Hey math kids, today we're going to talk about binomial expansion, and all that means is if we have a plus b raised to the n, we just expand it into a polynomial. So for example, if we had a plus b raised to the 3, we could brute force and multiply everything out, and then we would end up with something that looks like this. For example. Okay, now we're going to use that just like it's a formula. And so if we have 2x plus 3 cubed, we're going to call our a 2x and our b is 3. And so we get 2x cubed plus 3 times a squared times b. Now I'm doing this one, which is 3 times a times b squared plus b cubed. If we simplify that, we cube both of these, we get 8x cubed. If we square this, we're going to get 4x squared, and then we'll times the 3 times 4 times 3, so 12 times 3 is 36. That takes care of all that. This is going to be a 9. 9 times 2 gives us an 18. 18 times 3 is going to give us 54, so we get 54x. And then 3 cubed is going to give us 27. And that's the answer for that. So this is equivalent to this. Alright. Let's do another one. So x minus 5 cubed. So our a is x, our b is negative 5. So right here we get x cubed plus 3 times x squared, then the b is negative 5. We get 3, a is x, b is negative 5, and then we get negative 5 cubed. Simplifying this, we just get x cubed. Negative 5 times 3 is going to be negative 15. Then we have x squared. Negative 5 squared is positive 25. 25 times 3 is 75. And we have our x. And we'll get negative 125. Once again, this is equivalent to this. It's the binomial expansion. Alright, another thing we can do, we can use Pascal's triangle. So here's Pascal's triangle. And if you've never used Pascal's triangle before, you just add the 2 right above it to get the next one. So 1 plus 2 is 3, 3 plus 3 is 6, 6 plus 4 is 10, 4 plus 1 is 5, etc. Now, the first thing, they want us to find the 5th row of Pascal's triangle, and then they want us to use it to expand this binomial. So when we have a binomial raised to an exponent, this tells us which row to look at on Pascal's triangle. And what we're going to do is we're just going to write that row, but kind of spaced out, like that. Then we're going to take the first one and start at the exponent, and then just keep dropping, and then nothing right there. Then we'll take the second one, and we'll do the same thing, but we'll do it backwards. So negative 2 over x to the 5th, negative 2 over x to the 4th, negative 2 over x cubed, squared, to the 1, and then nothing. Then we just put plus signs in between. Okay, now we just need to simplify. So this is just going to be x to the 5th. Right here, we're going to have 5 times negative 2, so that's negative 10. And then we have x to the 4th divided by x, so that's going to be x cubed. And that's taken care of. This one, we're going to, this entire thing, if we square it, is going to be 4 over x squared. Then we have x cubed, and we have our 10. So if we do that, we're going to get a positive 40. And then x cubed divided by x squared is just x. So that's taken care of. Okay, if we cube the top, we get negative 8. And then the bottom is x cubed. Then we still have x squared and a 10. So if we do 10 times negative 8, we get negative 80. And then x squared over x cubed is going to leave us with an x on the bottom. Okay, right here, negative 2 to the 4th is 16. Then x to the 4th on the bottom. Then we have x on top. And we have a 5. If we do 5 times 16, we get a positive 80. And if we do x divided by x to the 4th, that leaves us x to the 3rd on the bottom. And then over here, the 1's not going to matter because we're multiplying it. 2 to the 5th is going to give us negative, so negative 2 raised to the 5th is negative 32. And then we just have x to the 5th. There's no x's on top to cancel anything. Alright, so this is the expansion of this. Okay, if you need additional help, please come to Math Lab. Until then, calculator.